Everyone talks about summer glow ups, the strict diets, the crazy workouts, the perfectly polished routines, but where do you even start? Because no one talks about the most important part, resetting internally. So if you've been feeling a little off, overwhelmed, or simply like you're just going through the motions, this is your reminder that the real glow up starts from the inside first. So in today's video, we're covering 8 simple, gentle, and realistic ways to start your summer glow up. Because once you feel good on the inside, everything else, the skincare, the workouts, the healthy choices, becomes so much easier to show up for. So let's get into it. Before we start, I just want to say welcome back to the Be So Good channel, where we're all about elevating ourselves from the inside out. I'm so glad you're here. Let's dive in. Habit number 1 is start your morning without your phone for the first 15 minutes. Let your brain wake up before the scrolling starts. I know I am guilty of this, and you probably are too, waking up first thing in the morning, rolling onto your side, reaching for your phone, checking messages, email, work stuff, maybe scrolling on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube. I personally do this, and it is something that I know I also have to improve upon. And it is so important for that first 15 minutes of your day to let your brain wake up naturally in a healthy way. Don't reach for your phone. Go make coffee, open a window, do some morning stretches. You don't need a full morning routine, just give yourself 15 minutes of peace before the chaos starts, because grounding yourself in the morning quiet sets the tone for a calm and peaceful day. Habit number 2 is hydrating before coffee or mate or whatever caffeine of choice that you like to sip in the mornings. Instead of reaching for your cup of joe first thing in the morning, get some water in your system first. Really think about it. Hopefully you're sleeping for around 7 to 8 hours a day in an ideal world, but all of those hours your body hasn't had any water, so it's really dehydrated. And when you reach for coffee or any type of caffeine, if you know me and you followed any of my mate chats, you know that I love mate, and mate is also really caffeinated and a big dehydrator. So really reaching for water. I try to get in at least 16 ounces of water. That's Florida, Miami traffic for you. Getting water in first thing in the morning before you're dehydrating again is so important, and it hydrates your skin and your brain before the caffeine hits, and also it just adds a small little win to start your day right. Habit number 3 is to take distraction-free walks. As someone who loves to walk, I have another video on how walking 10,000 steps a day has literally transformed not only my body, but my mind. And I am a huge advocate for walking with music that puts you in a good mood, or walking with a podcast. But there's also so much value in just taking a silent walk without any distractions, because truthfully, a quiet walk really resets your mind better than anything else can, in my opinion. At least that's been my personal experience, just walking, taking in my environment, checking in with myself and my thoughts. It's something so simple that can bring so much value to your life. So next time you go on a walk, try to take a distraction-free walk, and I promise you that it will have a pretty big impact. Habit number 4 is setting one boundary for your inner peace. And I know that this can be really uncomfortable if you're someone who is an empath or a people pleaser, or you just put a lot of responsibility on yourself. I know that I have fallen into this trap so many times. I am trying to do a better job as well. But for example, last week I had a work event that I really didn't want to go to. It wasn't mandatory. Back in the day, I probably would have forced myself to go just out of my own internal obligation. But this is your sign that saying no isn't selfish. It really is a form of self-care sometimes. And even just setting one boundary at a time, especially in the summertime when you can get a lot of FOMO and the fear of missing out. But this is your gentle reminder that you don't need to say yes to things that you don't want to do, and protect your inner peace by setting boundaries that are aligned to you. Habit number 5, and this is a big one, it's to do one thing daily just for fun and joy without trying to be productive, because joy is productive too. Doing things that make your soul happy, that just make you enjoy and kind of romanticize your life every single day. We give so much of our time to other people, to our jobs, and we really have to focus on giving a little bit of time back to ourselves, especially as we get older and we become adults. I think it's so easy to forget to have fun and to do things, have hobbies just because you like to do them, not because they make you money or they make you feel more productive because you feel like you constantly have to be producing something. Just do something that makes you happy. It could be watching your favorite show. It could be going to take a pottery class. Maybe you love to swim, or you love to dance, or you like to draw. It can literally be anything. Even learn a new skill if that's something that you feel like you haven't done in a while, or there's something that you want to dip your toes in. But do one thing a day so that you can truly enjoy every single day, not only of your glow up transformation, but just your life in general, and have a good time doing it. Habit number 6 is to nourish with foods that feel good. I touched a little bit on this in my last video, but I really do think that people overcomplicate diets and make things really restrictive. And I feel like the first step, and this is also coming from someone that's been a trainer, I've worked in the health and fitness industry for the last 8 years, so I have seen it all and I have been through it all myself. All types of relationships with food, but just starting first with prioritizing eating foods that make you feel good, because real nourishment also comes from being aligned and listening to your body and what it really wants and it really needs. I think becoming in tune first is more important than starting off being restrictive. It's just like I said in my last Mate Chat episode, really make food feel supportive and not restrictive. Habit number 7 is clean one tiny corner of your space every single morning. You don't have to full out go Marie Kondo your whole entire life and go to that whole extreme. Literally just giving yourself 3 minutes to reset your space and mind also sets the tone up for your day, for your week, for your month, and it helps to build a little bit of momentum. I have said this, I have roasted myself before. I am not the cleanest person in the world. My fiance is a lot more OCD than I am. I come from parents that were extremely clean as well. I am definitely a work in progress, and I have felt that this tool makes it be a little less overwhelming. Just every single day, waking up those first 3 to 5 minutes when you're not on your phone and you're not reaching for the cup of coffee yet and you're drinking your water, clean your desk up, clean whatever area of your space that's giving you a little bit of anxiety, or maybe it's already clean, just spot clean it a little bit more. It's really gonna set the tone again, and it's gonna make you feel a lot more at peace, and that just trickles into everything else throughout your day and honestly throughout your life. And habit number 8 is to pick a grounding ritual daily. And this can mean so many different things. It could be meditating, it could be journaling, it could be taking that quiet walk outside. I think so many people can get intimidated by grounding exercises, or if you're someone that's like, I don't want to meditate, or I don't know how to meditate, maybe you don't have to start with that, even though there's tons of apps that make it so easy. But maybe start with just a walk with your thoughts. Maybe you are someone that loves to write and journaling becomes a really good tool. I have dabbled in all these different rituals, and to be honest, I mix them up. I wouldn't say that I'm super consistent with just one. It's not like I meditate every single day. Maybe I meditate a little bit one day, maybe another day I journal, maybe one day I go for a walk. Really anything that for you, it makes it realistic, it makes it sustainable, it makes it something that you also look forward to, that you can actually implement into your daily life. You know, my channel is all about being intentional, so it's really picking and experimenting with all these little tools to really see what works best for you. And that can also change as you change, and I think that's so great to just experiment. I'll also have my free reflection guide from my first Mate Chat where we talked a little bit about feeling behind in life. So if you do want to journal one day or dabble in that, I'll have that linked down below, so you can just go ahead and print it and fill it out and hopefully start implementing at least one grounding exercise daily. Even if it's just for 2 minutes, I promise you it will make such a big difference. in how you show up. So I really hope that this video inspired you to start setting a solid foundation for your summer glow up. And don't get me wrong, I'm all for the skincare and fitness glow ups too, but I really wanted to start here because setting yourself up internally first is gonna make everything else that follows a lot easier and a lot more sustainable. So if this video resonated with you or helped you slow down and reconnect with yourself even just a little, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really supports the channel and lets me know that you want to see more content like this. Plus, it helps share this message with others who might need a little reset too. Also, let me know which habit you're going to be starting with or which one you struggle with the most, or even your favorite that maybe I didn't include in the video. I would love to hear from you, so let me know in the comments. And of course, thanks so much for being here. I am so grateful. I have more intentional summer content coming your way, so definitely stay tuned. And I hope to catch you in my next one or in any of my other videos that YouTube thinks you'll love here next.